Launchpad, Coach Patrick here. Gotta say, I've really missed seeing you guys the last few weeks, but we're really excited to have you here today participating in our at-home exercises. These are gonna be coming out every single week, and we encourage you and your family to get involved and give them a try. For today's workout, you're not gonna need much equipment. I'm just gonna ask that you have a pair of socks just at home if you got a pair of socks. And then you can either complete these activities barefoot or if you have indoor shoes, just so you avoid sliding around. And then the other optional thing that you can do is grab your favorite piece of sports equipment. So if that's a basketball or a soccer ball, for me it's a hockey stick, you can complete some of these activities with that equipment in your hand. And it just makes me feel a little bit more connected to my sport, which I miss a lot right now. And with that, we're gonna get started. You ready? All right, for our first activity, it's called Float the Pond. And what we're gonna need is just your pair of socks. So I've got my two socks here. And these are gonna act as lily pads. And we're gonna be just like frogs trying to cross the pond, but without touching the water. So it's gonna look a little something like this. You're gonna go to the side of your room, and you're gonna drop one down. Once it's on the ground, there's your lily pad. Now I'm gonna step, but when I step, I can only stand on 1 foot at a time. So there, I've got my 1 foot. I'm gonna set my next lily pad down. There's 2, step, and now I can only stand on 1 leg. So I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna pick up my next lily pad so I can make it all the way across the room. There's 3, step, and pick it up. Great, how'd you do? And now we're gonna go across the room one more time. Set it down, and you can make your way all the way back to the other side. Give it a try. Awesome. Now, once you've done that, we're gonna actually jump in the water. Come on in. Not so bad. Okay, we're gonna practice our breaststroke. So that means we're gonna reach our hands out in front of us and pull them all the way back to our sides. And we're gonna do that 5 times. You can do it with me. 4, 5. Nice, great job. Okay, great job on the lily pads. We're gonna jump into our next set of activities. For this, we're gonna do 3 different exercises, and we're gonna do them for 30 seconds each. And we're gonna have 25 seconds in between to rest and catch our breath. So the very first activity that we're going to do is a mini skip. And so it's gonna look a little bit like this. We're gonna raise our right leg and our left arm, and then our left leg and our right arm. And it'll look like this when we're going full speed. Ready? Think you can do it? Let's go. I'm just gonna start my timer here. So we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, and go. And if you can, you're gonna add in a little bit of a hop every step. And that's where we get the skip. If you're feeling good, you can go a little bit faster, up to speed, or you can go slow. Whatever you're comfortable with. And break. Okay, good job. You can get a drink of water if you want during some of these breaks. And for our next activity, we're gonna do ladders. So it's gonna look, if you can imagine like you're climbing a building, and you're climbing the ladder, it's gonna look just like that with your hands and your feet. Climbing as fast as you can. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Climb. Remember, you get to pick the speed that you go at. So if you need to go a little bit slower, that's okay. If you're going really fast, that's great too. Keep lifting those legs. You're almost there. 1, break. Good work. Woo. I'm feeling nice and warm already. All right, for this last one, I'm gonna get my hockey stick. And we're just gonna do butt kicks. All right, so we're gonna look just like this. I'm gonna hold my hockey stick out with my legs nice and high, my heels nice and high, and go. 30 seconds, you can do it. Yeah, just keep it up, keep it up. Nice. Great job. Take a rest, get a drink of water. We're going to do these exercises one more time through. So the same ones, we're going to do them for 30 seconds again. So take your few deep breaths here and get ready for the next round. I'm going to put my hockey stick back before we get started. So we're going to do the mini skips first. Ready, set, go. Make sure you lift your knees nice and high on this one. You want them up over your belly. You can see how nice and high you need to get them. Keep swinging those arms. A little bit faster. Good work, good work. Okay. Next one is our ladders, if you remember, right? Like you're climbing that building as fast as you can. Ready to go in 8 seconds. Ready, set, climb. Climb nice and high, all the way to the tippy top. Going, keep it up all the way through, all 30 seconds. Great work. One more exercise. Last one, we got our butt kicks again. I'm gonna get my hockey stick back out. Oh, I miss it. I miss being on the ice. Deep breaths. Ready? Here we go. Heels all the way up nice and high. Go faster. See how fast you can go. You need to slow down. Nice. Great work. Okay. Got a little bit of a break here before we get into our next exercise. And when we do our next set of 3 exercises, I'm going to have some trivia for you in there too. So you have to think while you're also doing your exercises. Let's do a couple of deep breaths. Okay, great job on that last set. I've got 3 new exercises that we're going to do this time. It's going to work just like it did for the last set. So you're going to do 30 seconds of exercise, 25 seconds of rest, and we're going to do each exercise twice in total. Okay, you ready? This first exercise, this one I think is a lot of fun. You're going to start in a ready stance. So just like, or an athletic stance, just like when you're playing soccer or basketball, your knees are bent, back is straight, your head is up. And what you're going to do is turn 90 degrees. 90 degrees means you're going to turn to the sides. You're going to look just like this. Hop, 2-foot hop, and then back to the middle. And then hop to the other side, and back to the middle. Ready? Let's do it. Ready to start in 3, 2, 1, go. And when you're doing this exercise, you get to choose the speed you want to do it at. So if you're feeling good, you can hop fast. And if you need to slow down a little bit, that's okay. Hop nice and slow. Hop at the speed you're comfortable with. 3, 2, 1, Good job. Take that little bit of rest. Okay, this next one is a footwork exercise. So, you're going to start with your feet side by side. What you're going to do is take one step out with your left foot and one step out with your right foot. And then you're going to step back in with both feet. So a little bit like this. In, out, out. In, out, out. In. Good. Keep that nice athletic stance. Knees bent. Head up if you can. And you're landing on your toes. And you can go a little bit faster if you feel good. Or you can slow down. Good. 20 seconds. Okay, our last exercise is going to be very similar to our first. So what you're going to do is turn 180 degrees now. So that means from front to back. So just like this. Ready? Go. And so with this exercise, if you want to make it a little bit harder, you can do a little bit of a squat each time you jump. Or you can just jump side to side. Same thing with that ready position, knees bent. Jump nice and high as you can jump all the way around. Land on 2 feet, nice and soft. Good work, 25 seconds. All right, we're gonna pause there. I'll give you a little bit of an extra long break this time, just between our sets. I have a little trivia for you for this next set that we're gonna work on. So while you're doing this exercise, I want you to think about what is the largest mammal on land. Okay, what is the largest mammal or what is the largest animal on land? Okay, so we're gonna get back into our exercises. We're gonna do those hop jumps just to the side, just the 90-degree jumps. We're gonna hop like this, right? We're gonna get ready and do that set again for 30 seconds. Set. 1, and hop. Great job, keep it up, keep those knees bent. Athletic stance, right? Powerful. Just like this big land mammal. What do you think it is? Almost there. Rest. Did you say elephant? You got it. Elephant is the largest mammal on land. Okay, we're going to do those in and outs. So 2 feet in, 2 feet out. 2 feet in, 2 feet out. While we're doing this one, I want you to think about what is the largest mammal in the ocean? What is the largest animal in the ocean? Slow down that pace. Go nice and quick. Whatever works for you. In and in, out, out. In and in, out, out. Really good to work on your footwork and your coordination for this one. Great for all sorts of sports. And break. All right, who got the right answer? Did anyone say the blue whale? That's right, the blue whale, largest mammal in the ocean. Okay, last round of our exercises. We're going to do those 180-degree jumps from side to side. Set, and jump. That helps. You can swing your arms, jump nice and high. Remember to land nice and soft every time. In control. Almost there. 3 seconds. All right, great work. You guys are amazing. I have one more question for you. I want to know, how many elephants would it take to weigh as much as one blue whale? How many elephants would weigh as much as one blue whale? That's a tough one, so I'm going to give you some time with that. All right? Now we're going to introduce our next activity, and this is called 9 square. So what you're going to do is you're going to imagine that you're standing in the middle of a number pad, just like on a telephone, where there's 9 numbers total. So what I would have is in front of me, over here, I've got 1. In front of me is 2. 3 is over here. 4 is here. 5 is right here in the middle. 6 here. 7 here. 8 behind me. And 9 back there. And what you're going to do is, if you do this with a partner, they can give you the numbers to go to. Or if you're on your own, you could do your phone number. But what I'm going to do is just jump to each number as fast as I can and then come back to the middle. So if I'm going to go in order from 1 to 9, I'm going to start by going, it's going to look something like this. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you can come back to the start. So if you land on the middle, if you're going to use the number 5, you can just do a little jump squat. All right? So that's one that you can play on your own or with your friends, and they can give you a number that you can work with. All right, so the answer to that trivia question, how many elephants for one blue whale? Did anyone guess 25? It would take 25 elephants to weigh as much as one blue whale. That's crazy. That's so many elephants. Now for our last little piece here, we're just going to go through 5 stretches. And I'm going to let you choose. If you have 5 stretches that you really like, you can do those, or you can follow along with me. I'm just going to start with my hamstring stretch for both sides. Always helps with this one. It's good work on your balance as well. But if you can pick one point and focus on it, it's a little bit easier to balance. It's a good workout, so make sure you take lots of deep breaths. Get lots of oxygen back into your lungs. You can switch legs if you're doing that stretch with me. It's okay if you're a little wobbly. Or if your leg touches down, if you have to drop it, that's okay too. You can just pick it back up and start again. Awesome, good work. Just gonna get my arms, stretch my arms out nice and far. Tired after all that swimming in the pond. 4, 5. Just a few seconds on each side is nice. Remember, we're going to be sending out more videos next week. So every Friday we'll have these posted, and you can do them whenever you want. On the weekends with your family, or you can do them right away. Reach down, touch your toes. Or as far as you can go. If you can only touch your ankles, that's okay. If you can touch your toes, that's great. If you can touch the floor, amazing. For our 6 to 10 girls out there, the next one, I'm just going to lunge over. We're going to have a live event coming up for you. So if you've been missing girls' night at Launchpad, we've got a special event coming up for you. So keep an eye out for that. We're going to get everyone together and have some of the coaches there. It's going to be a lot of fun. It'll be fun to see everyone. Back to the other side. One more across. And just for this last one, this is just one of my favorite stretches, but you can do whatever one you want to do. I'm going to get down on the floor here, have my legs out in front of me, and I'm just going to reach forward. Just like that. Again, so happy that you guys participated in the video today. It means a lot to us. We really, really, really miss you. Miss seeing you at Launchpad. We really hope we can see you there again soon. Last one. Remember, you got to properly fuel up after you do some exercise like this. So if you check in with your emails, we're going to send out some new healthy me recipes that you can try at home for any of our healthy me cooks out there. Awesome. Great stuff. Give yourself a round of applause. You guys were fantastic today. Thank you so much for following along. Keep an eye out for that video next week.